Ahoy hoy, I'm B-Side Berto, and welcome to another episode of Fox Pines and Settlement Survival, a strategy city builder game by Gleamer Studio. These episodes of Fox Pines are a series of screenshots of gameplay. This is a large map. We started off with one seed, and we started off with no animals. The one seed we started off with was Chile. To start off this episode, I continue to add houses to the second city center. A merchant ship docks, and I get a few hundred pumpkin. I probably should have gotten gear or lanterns or a combination of, but pumpkins were cheap and I like pumpkins. Fox Pines turns down 21 immigrants. I don't have any need for extra people at this moment. I have 70 plus laborers. Last episode, we built a Vance Taylor, and I just changed his production from down jackets to rough clothes to help catch up on clothing. I added another pasture for alpaca. I put down a third reservoir and put gears I already had into it. And I sent a trade caravan to Carlos for steel tools. I got this episode's first technology point, which I use on Academy. And Academy gives you 3 additional technology points. So with these 3 points, I spend it on paper in the science category. In the mining category, I do exploration of technology for mining. And in logistics, I finally get warehouses. I added another mill, this one for flour, which I do already have a stockpile of. And I made sure to place it where it would touch at least 2 pastures. Right before a possible natural event occurs, my timeline shows another earthquake happening soon. And that natural event ended up being a level 2 drought. This is what the land looks like southeast of the city center by the mining and business district. West of the city center where the river and lakes are, you can see the drought effects. And the output of fishery and structures that are used by water decreased by 50% during all this. As the drought ends, I begin to put down shockproof stone floors. There are still a few houses that have it from last time. I believe the last 2 earthquakes, the flooring, and then they'll go away. I don't have a lot of stone, so I can only do so many houses in time before this earthquake hits. I was just recovering from the lack of stone from the first earthquake. I put down an open mine, but I shut it off since I have another mine still running with about 20% plus of inventory left. I had a caravan return with the steel tools, and the second they became available, you can see the line of people going straight for it. At the same time the tools arrive, Fox Pines finally gets this paper mill, and this is one of those buildings and technologies I should have had already. And with that trade caravan coming back, I get the first tier reputation with Carlos, which gives me the seeds for cactus and a workshop for the cactus. And I decide I think I'm just going to stick with Carlos for the moment and go for the tequila. So I send another trade caravan right back out to Carlos for more steel tools. And I changed my mind with the mining situation over here. I decided to switch the iron mine with 22%, the original mine, to coal. And the new mine, I put down the open mine to iron ore. It's only got 22% left, and I'm going to use it anyway, so I might as well get 2 things going at once. An event occurs, new discovery of researchers happens, and I decide to provide them with experimental sites for research. And from that, I get another technology point, which I use on groves. Groves are the same thing as orchards, but you can use fertilizer to help boost its yield. Another merchant ship docks, and I cheaply swap out some items for sugar. Didn't have a whole lot of things I liked. I did want dumplings, but for the price and how much money I have, it wasn't worth it. So I just got a stockpile of sugar. Continue trading with Carlos for more gears and tools. A technology point after 4 free runs in a row, and I use this one on the bathhouse, which gives you the bathhouse building and soap workshops. And the earthquake hits. This is the second one for Fox Pines in about 35 years. This is what the second city center looks like. Set up everything to be rebuilt, starting around the farmlands, going first. I'm going to end the episode here. And while all these homes are starting to be rebuilt, we can look around Fox Pines. Added newly obtained groves for more dates. And once these get established, I will decide whether I need to move around or upgrade the other two, because I need to add a compost plant here to maximize the efficiency. I started putting down warehouses throughout Fox Pines. The second buffalo pasture is about to hit capacity, which means through slaughter, I'm going to get more meat, fat, and leather. A traveling merchant takes some salt on the cheap. We had added another pasture for alpaca, and both have about 4 or 5 at this moment. The industrial area is still behind, but slowly getting better. I still need to get glass bottles, and lanterns. I sent out one last trade caravan, this time just for iron tools, just to help out because I'm always constantly behind. I sent out all my laborers, which is now over 100 at the end of this episode, to clear out a huge, massive land. And I just kind of like the way it looked, at least split in formation here. And here's a quick snapshot of where Fox Pines is at the end of episode 9. Thank you for watching Fox Pines. Stay tuned for next episode where we work on health and happiness, establish a bathing house, and hopefully get a third city center at least started. Take care and have a good one.